Okay, so we are at the second case. We have seen case or the form 2 of PDE of first order. What is that form? Can you tell me the second form of PDE which you have seen in last lecture?
The equation which consists P, Q, and Z.
Yes. So the second form is PDE of type f of p, q, z is 0. This is form 2. Give me a minute. Okay, sorry for the disturbance. So we have seen the form number 2, that is the equation is having only p, q, z in it, that is x and y is absent. You remember the method? Can you just tell me the method, please? How to solve this form?
Put f of x, z is equal to f of x.
Yes, z is f of x and x is equal to?
Is x plus ay.
Yes, x plus ay. And
P is equal to dz upon dx.
yes, and
Q is equal
p
to
is,
a into dz upon dx.
yes, a into gz by dx. Substitute in the original equation, solve, separate the variables and solve further, right? For the two different variables, dz and dx will be there. So we, after integrating, we will get your answer. Now we go to the next type, that is equation reducible to form 2. Okay, so give the heading next, equations reducible to form 2. So there will be the equation which is having x or y in it. Actually, in the second form, x, y is absent. Both are absent, right? But in this such type of equations, x and y can be there, and you have to remove them. How can we remove them? We have seen the first form for that. First form was PQ and there were XYZ, which we have removed by using the substitutions, right? So here also the form should be PQZ. If there is X and Y in your equation, you should substitute for X, Y, and you can remove them by using substitution. So write the question. Solve Q square Y square is Z into Z minus PX. Which form? Can you just see the equation? Equation is having P, Q, Z, X, Y. Everything is there. So you can either convert it into the form 1 by substituting for X, Y, Z, or you can convert it into the form number 2. P, Q, Z can be there. We can substitute for X and Y only. It can go in P, Q, Z form. So we convert it into the form number 2. Such questions we have seen in form 1 also. We can convert in form 1 and solve. If we do the substitution for all X, Y, Z, get converted to form 1. Form 2 is X and Y should not be there, so we should substitute for only X and Y. Okay, what is the first step? If this is not the standard form, so to convert into form 2, what should we first do? Right? P is and Q is. What is Q? What is Q?
Dou z
Z
upon dou y.
upon
Yes, dou
dx.
Z upon dou Y, its square, into Y square is Z into Z minus X into P. P is dou Z by dou X. Okay,
Ma'am, but we are
then
solving for a form 2 now, form 1 no,
yeah,
na?
yes, form 2. Form 2 is having only P, Q, Z. There is X and Y. So to remove that X, Y, we should do the substitutions. Do you remember or not the form 1 substitution type?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, I
What is
remember.
next step? What is next step? That Y should go with dou Y and X should go with dou X for substitutions, right? So this dou Y and dou Y, so it is here only, so it should go inside. How it will go in?
Y into dou z
Y.
upon dou y.
Very good. Bracket square is, let it as it is, Z into Z minus X should go with dou X. So this is numerator can go to the denominator's denominator. So it is dou Z upon dou X upon X. Correct? Here also Y should go with dou Y. So it is in numerator. So can go to the base of this. So Y, sorry, what should I write here? Dou Z upon dou Y upon Y square. It's Z minus dou Z upon dou X upon X. And substitutions for form 2 are only for X and Y because form 2 is having PQZ in it. So PQZ, we need not to do the substitution, only the substitution for X and Y. What is the substitution? Put. Come on.
Dou y by y is equal to log y.
Dou Y by Y is dou capital Y, yes. And dou X by X is dou Y. And dou X by X is dou capital X. Next is we have to integrate. Integrating. What is integration of dou Y by Y?
Log
1 upon
y.
Y. Yes, log Y is capital Y. And its integration is log X. It's capital X. Okay. So we call it as equation number 1. Substituting in this equation 1, we get dou Z as it is. We are not doing the substitutions for Z. So dou Z as it is upon. What is this?
Dou capital Y.
Dou capital
Yes.
Y.
Yes, dou capital Y, its square is Z into Z minus dou Z as it is upon. This is dou capital X. Which is of the form? Which is of the form? Which form is this? Dou Z by dou Y म्हणजे काय?
Q.
Q square. Yes, Q square is Z into Z minus dou Z by dou X is P. PQZ. it reduced to PQZ, that is form 2. That is of form 2. If we do the substitution for Z also, Z will get removed and it will be the form number 1. But we can convert it in form 2 and we can solve. So yes, now this is form 2. So what is the solution of form 2? This is the method. Right, this method now we have to use on this equation. So what should we write here? Put Z is equal to this
F of
method,
X.
f of capital X, but capital X we already have used. So we have to use something else. So I'll use X dash. Put Z is f of X dash because X is used. Where X dash is what? Where X dash is what? Where X is what?
X
X
plus A.
plus
X
A.
dash plus
Yes.
AY dash.
Now what is X dash? Please think and talk, okay? Z is function of X dash, any other variable. You are solving this equation. This is actually this equation. So what is X dash? That was, we were solving there for small xy's, so it was X plus AY. In your equation there were small xy's. Now we are solving this equation where we are having capital XY. Because already X is used, I have written X dash. So what will be that X dash?
Capital X plus A, capital Y.
Yes. Very good, beta. Because the equation is in now capital XY. So we should think for this equation, not the original, where XY's are capital. So X dash is X plus A Y. Okay. And then we write dou Z by dou, which dou Z by?
Capital dou X.
Dou Z by dou X. What is the theory? P is dz by dx. P is, sorry, dz by dx. So what is the P now?
X dash.
By this, P is
X
dz
dash.
by dx. This X. Now this X is changed by X dash. So P is dz by dx dash. And Q is
A into dz upon dx
Z
dash.
upon DXY.
because just the role change. Capital X role is now playing by X dash. So replace that by X dash. Okay, therefore, we have to do this substitution in this equation number 2. So put Q is A dz by dx dash. Q is A dz by dx dash. Equation number 2 becomes. But it is Q square, I think. Yes, so it's square. Is equal to Z into Z minus P. Z into Z minus P is dz by dx dash. Okay, now we have to solve this equation. How can we solve? Let me open so we can think something. A square dz by dx dash square is equal to z square minus z dz by dx dash. Okay, dz by dx dash, try to take it on one side. Dz by dx dash square minus will be a plus z dz by dx dash, and then there will be z square, take it on the left side. So this becomes an equation. And how can we solve this? We have to solve, remember, for z. So anyhow we have to simplify this derivative term. So how can we do that? Because there is now no common thing dz by dx, because it is not here, so we cannot take it out. So if we see this equation is the quadratic equation in dz by dx dash. isn't it? So we can find the roots. We have that equation, roots of quadratic equations. What is that? What is A here? A square. B is here, Z. C is here, minus Z square. And what is the formula? dz by dx dash, root is equal to, formula, do you remember?
minus b plus or minus under root.
Minus
Sorry.
b
Very
plus
good.
minus
Minus b minus z plus minus under root b square z square minus 4ac 4a square into minus z square upon 2a. A is a square. 2a square. This is the formula. I can write here minus b plus minus root b square minus 4ac upon 2a. This is the root. So a is here a square, b is z, and c is minus z square. Applying this, we get minus z plus minus under root z square minus minus plus 4a square z square upon 2a square. So from this z square is common, can take out of square root, and what it will be out of the square root? Root z square out, that is z, into what remain inside? Here it is 1 plus 4a square upon 2a square. I am doing this for what? To solve for z and x separately. So z is common if we take out. Once again from the whole, again z is common, so take it out. So what will come out? Say here from z, and this is also we can take out z upon 2a square. What remained here is minus 1 plus minus, z is out, so root 1 plus 4a square. This is what remained there, right? So z we can separate now. Z will go here, and x variable separable. We can do that. Okay, so this also take it here upon z if you want. So it is 2a square upon z dz is equal to, it goes up, it goes down. Now it goes up there. Dx dash upon, not upon. Dx dash will multiply to this. So this is minus 1 plus minus root 1 plus 4a square into dx dash. Now we can integrate. A is constant, 2a square as it is. What is integration dz by z?
log z.
1.
Log z, not 1. 2a square as it is, in dz by z integration is log z. Done. This is also a constant term. Minus 1 whole is a constant. 1 plus 4a square is constant. Integration of dx dash. It is
X dash.
x dash. Plus here it is log, so we can write log c. If you want, write it log c or just c. In last lecture, we have discussed about this constant of integration. So say log c. But now we have to substitute x dash. So 2a square log z. You can take that log c here if you want, or let it be there only. Minus 1 plus minus root 1 plus 4a square as it is. What is x dash? Where is your x dash? Just
Capital
check.
X plus C.
Capital X.
Yes, it is capital X plus a y plus log c as it is. But we are not solving for capital X, Y, we are solving for small. So z is there, let it as it is, 2a square log z. This is as it is. But what is capital X and capital Y? Can we
Log
again
X
go
and
back?
log Y.
Log X and log Y, yes. So X is log X plus A, Y is log Y plus log C. Done? If you want, here is your question, answer. Done. If you want to simplify further, A log B is what? Log Z raised to 2A square, log B raised to A. This is the formula. Then this into this, and for this I can multiply this into this because this is any constant. So this into this. So I can take this common from whole. So it can be minus 1 plus minus root 1 plus 4A square log x plus A log y is log y raised to A plus log C. That constant can be anything. So this into this, it can be there. So next, log of Z raised to 2A square is, first thing is log A plus log B plus log C is this. What is that? Log A plus log B plus log C. Yes, log A into B into C formula. If they are separated by addition, they were actually multiplied. So log X into Y raised to A into C. But this is again A log B, right? So it is log Z raised to 2A square. A log B is log B raised to this. दिसत नाहीये? दिसत नाहीये का रे बाळांनो?
हा मॅम, मध्ये मध्ये ब्लर होतोय.
ओके. आता दिसते?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So it is A log B. A log B is log B raised to A. So it goes up to the power log X Y raised to A C raised to this. Can I write this? Minus 1 plus minus root 1 plus 4A square. Formula you can apply if you want to apply. You can stop there also. If you want to write, you can do. Next, log on both sides can get cancelled if we take e raised to on both sides. So this is z raised to 2a square is xy raised to ac. Sorry, xy raised to a into c raised to minus 1 plus minus root 1 plus 4a square is the solution. Either you can stop here also. Want to simplify, we can do. This is how the second form reducible to second form. By reducing it by using substitution, we can reduce and solve. Any doubt, please ask. Chalo, we go to the next. Solve with me so that you can understand. Solve x square p square plus y square q square is equal to z. The same we have solved by form 1 also. Do you remember? We have solved by reducing to form 1.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Now we will reduce it to form 2 and we will solve. Okay. Chalo. We right here reducing it to form 2. So for what is the first step to solve? You will tell me and solve with me. Chalo, tell me the first part. Put P is, right here. P is dou Z by dou X and Q is dou Z by dou Y. This is what the original thing is. So put in the given equation, what we get, x square into dou Z by dou X square plus y square dou Z by dou Y square is equal to Z. You have written this. Sure. Next step. You can tell me the next step. What should we do next?
Divide by Z on both sides.
1
Put
minute,
dou
because
Z
we
by
have, wait. We have not to substitute for Z, so do not think about Z. Z ला substituteच करायचा नाहीये, because the second form is having PQZ. So let Z wherever it is. We have to think for only X and Y, because the second form
X
is
multiply.
having PQZ in it. So do not think for PQ and Z. Wherever they are, let them. But just we have to think for X and Y. Okay? We have to substitute X and Y. So what should we do?
X and Y ला ब्रॅकेटच्या मध्ये घ्यायचं.
X bracket मध्ये
Yes,
this
take
dou
it.
Z
Take it inside. Take it inside. काय होते बघा. X into dou Z by dou X brackets. And then Y also goes in. So Y into dou Z by dou Y bracket square is equal to what? Z, na? Is equal to Z. Then what? What is the next step? X
Put
should
dou
go
Z.
with,
X divide करायचा.
yes, that X will go down once again to the denominator of dou X, its square, plus dou Z upon dou Y by Y, its square is equal to Z. Do you understand that I'm not substituting for Z? I'm not taking Z with Z. Why I'm not doing this? हे असं का नाही करत आहोत आपण? Z ला का नाही सबस्टिट्यूट करत आहोत?
कारण आपल्याला ते फॉर्म 2 ला
Form
reduce करायचंय. आणि
फॉर्म
form 2
2 ला
मध्ये
न्यायचंय,
PQZ
ज्याच्यामध्ये आपल्याला Z चालतो, राईट? So don't think for Z, just think for X and Y. So tell me substitution next.
Dou Y by Y
dou
is equal
X
to
upon
dou
X
X equal
X.
to dou capital X.
Dou X and dou Y by Y is dou
Is equal to
capital
Y.
Y. Integrate. Find out the values and then we go ahead. So capital X is what? Log X. And capital Y is log Y. Integrate. Right? So therefore, can I call it as, okay, or don't call it just. Okay, therefore equation 1 becomes Z is smaller, dou Z by dou X. X is capital, because for this we are writing dou X. It's square plus dou Z by dou capital Y square is equal to Z. What is this? This is of the form. Yes.
P square.
P square. Yes, dou Z by dou X square plus Q square is equal to Z. That is of form 2. PQZ, call it as equation number 2. Yes, which is of the form 2. How to solve the form 2 equation? To solve 2.
put Z is equal to fx dash.
Yes, Z is f of x we were originally saying, but x is already used. So again we are using something else, that is say x dash. Where x dash is?
Capital X plus a capital Y.
Yes, this equation is in capital Y, so x plus a, y. And where P is? P is 2. P is 2 is equal to 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 2. P is
dou z upon dx dash.
dz upon dx dash.
Yes, dz upon dx dash. X capital. Q is
A into dz upon dx dash.
z by dx dash. So substituting into equation 2 becomes P is, right, dz by dx dash its square plus q square. Q is a dz by dx dash its square is equal to z. We have to solve. So if you can see, this is common. Or just first open this dz by dx dash square plus a square dz by dx dash square is equal to z. How do we solve next? Because we have to separate the variables z, dz and dx dash. We have to solve. What is next step? Both are square. Both are square.
Common.
It's easy. Yes, common. If one is square and one is simpler, so it becomes quadratic equation. But both are of same power, then we can easily take them common. dz by dx dash square is common. What remained inside?
1 plus a
Here it is 1, here it is a square is equal to z. Shift it to there. So therefore it is dz by dx dash square is equal to, it will go to the denominator 1 plus a square z upon. What is next step?
Square root on both sides.
Yes, taking square root of both sides. So here it will be dz by dx dash is equal to, if we take square root, there will be plus minus square root of z upon square root of 1 plus a square. Can we now separate the variables?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
Shift it here, dz upon root z. Okay, plus minus as it is, this is here itself, it goes to the numerator, dx dash upon root 1 plus a square, sorry, is equal to a square. Next we can integrate. So before that, if you don't know the integration of this, take it up to the numerator, it will be z raised to minus half dz is equal to plus minus, let it as it is, 1 upon root 1 plus a square into dx dash. Now integrate. What is integration of this?
2 root z.
This is z raised,
1 by 2 plus 1.
yes, z raised to n. So z raised to n plus 1 minus half plus 1
Divided
upon
1
minus half plus
plus
1.
1.
Yes. Plus minus, this is as it is as constant dx dash, integration of x dx dash, it is x dash plus say c, constant of integration. Simplify this, minus half plus 1, half upon half is equal to plus minus 1 upon root x dash. What is x dash?
X plus ay.
capital X plus a y.
Y, yes, plus c. But what is next? Capital X and Y, that also we need to substitute. That 2 goes up, 2 z raised to half is root z, 2 root z, this is equal to, and this is, we have discussed previously also, integration of 1 upon root z is 2 root z. If you don't remember, just solve like this. So plus minus 1 upon root 1 plus a square, capital X. What was capital X?
Log x plus
Log
a
x
log y.
plus a log y plus c. This is the solution. No need to simplify further.